Hey, hi, howdy. I am CamCam66 and welcome back to Some Distant Memory. Now, we are going to go to the next room. That's all we could say. I kind of forgot how to... There we go. So, let's see what we can do. This door is locked. A temperature variation would indicate this leads to a room outside the main structure. A garage or greenhouse, perhaps? Keep her grapes peeled for the key. Okay, I will. It's a weird way of saying eyes. Yeah, I already went. Yeah. I need to get this system activated. We already did this. It was a very sad funeral. I did not. I did almost cry. What are you talking about? Ooh, dinosaur? I never imagined we'd discover a dragon. I'm fairly sure we still haven't. You sure? A species? Wingless dragon? What species of non-dragon animal is this, Aurora? It is an alligator. Mississippius. Excuse me? Also known as American alligator. Doubt it was a pet, though. It looks well fed. It does look well fed. Amazing. What a monster. Ooh. Here we go. Hopefully we can get something earlier than before. The End of an Ice Age. A Quiet Place Poems by Emmy. Ice glazed eyes, scrapped clear, sea white blue, snowy roads passing, frost stripped trees, slow winding, powdered meadow, empty but a solitary shadow. Tires crunch till warm eyes open, light-filled mouth smiling, welcome home, bird coffee, ground long ago, thaws hands, soft words after long silence. Here we are, a home away at the end of an ice age. What are these notes? This is cozy. I've never driven in snow, but it kind of makes me want to. I had a hard time figuring out where to put this poem. We visited her old college friend one winter. I think my mom and I experienced the same surreal feeling that inspired this poem. You picked a good spot. The dining room deserves more coziness. Ever seen snow? No, of course not. Only in video archives. Sometimes I wonder if Earth is still capable of snow. Perhaps at the poles, it's hard to say. Would it really crunch? I thought snow was fluffy like clouds. I wish I knew. Maybe it's both. You're not wrong. All the way down here. Ooh. Through the night. That is cool. Ooh, another book. Or it's another poster. Omega Shinsu Sega I forget, VX, sorry, I don't remember that number. First edition. Now this is an important relic. Aurora, please flag this for salvage and make sure my name is attached. Go ahead and flag it, please, Aurora. Yes! Ooh, we get a memory. It's sure nice to sit down to a dinner like this. Right, you shouldn't have made all of this. Oh, it wasn't that much work, really. Here's something? What was that? Eat up, dear. Don't let Regg's hard work go cold. It really is delicious. Great job on the beans. Thanks, Grandpa. Wait, I heard it too. Oh God, what is it? It's coming through the wall. I'll save you, Grandmother. No, Reich, your condition. I'll fight the beast with a firm handshake and good old-fashioned elbow grease. What? Oh my God. Ayah! Aurora, pause. That was excellent. Why did you stop? I want to see the whole battle. What was the estimated accuracy of that projection, Aurora? Estimated accuracy of memory, 30%. Far too low. I thought Aurora was showing us the past. She is, as best as she can. Anyway, Aurora relies on scanned information. Detailed big and small, the arrangement of chairs, dust on the floor. This room is brimming with data and memory, but not always the most accurate memory. So how'd that skeleton get here? We may never know. There's an overflow exception. Reactivating archaeograph. Aurora! Professor, I'm having difficult... His body... Like last time. What is this? Aurora, can you stop it? Dark. Getting dark. Drinker. Vulnerable. Aurora, stop. How could you elaborate? Gray skies. Pressure bloom. Did it say bloom just now? It did. Very curious. Growing old. Old sag. Eat up. Careful, Professor. We don't know what that thing can do. Oh God, what is it? It save you, Grandma, Mother. Brim battle. I'm not afraid. Vulnerable. There's a reason for this. Are you saying I failed? Beautiful. Night, stop. Memory complete. Aurora, system check now, please. Active. System check 1. Mem check. Oxygen filter. Small core, 71%. Yeah. Just like before. Memory complete. It was so disjointed, so odd. The words didn't make sense yet. I felt there was something underlying the words, an emotion, almost like a poetry. Creepy poetry. I'm forming a theory. Aurora, is it possible these erratic projections are some kind of archaeograph error? That is possible, Professor. It became difficult to disengage. There is no specific error to report. You're still unable to identify the exact cause. Sadly, yes, that is correct. It's all right, Aurora. This all started in the office upstairs, a corruption or confusion in the memories. Do you believe in ghosts, Professor? No, Commander. I don't. But you may still be on the right track. Okay, to the north. Whoa. Earthbound Magazine, September. Carbon capture crystals. Acting editor Robert St. Clair. A research group out of Houston Tech, assisted by Excel Corporation and funded by an EPA grant, is making great strides in a novel carbon capture technology using a crystal compound that binds to the greenhouse gas. The Excel Corporation has done a field test outside of Houston, using their existing carbon capture infrastructure to siphon gas into an underground field of crystals as a way of demonstrating how this process can be used in regions unable to use existing water-based capture methods. Though not as efficient as bedrock methods, this system could be used across large areas of desert in the southwest to help the U.S. hit their carbon reduction targets by 2030. Reducing carbon with crystals. I've never heard of this method. Maybe because it didn't work. Or they were simply too late. A good scientist doesn't jump to conclusions. That's a good point. Some kind of small controller. It has the same label as the CAVAC thing in the other room. I'll flag it for the salvage team. With power, maybe they'll still work together. Maybe. What else is there? Hey, a key. A key could unlock anything. A secret vault, a secret laboratory, a secret zoo. Well, the label on the keychain says garage. Oh, that's good too. If I remember it right, that was off the foyer. I'll head back there. Ooh, we got a memory coming in. What is this? Harvey Pewter and the Prism algorithm. Harvey and Messerson, I can't say that still, looked at each other. It's not too late to turn back, Harvey. Harvey bit his cheek, staring at the executable. Isn't it? Once you connect that thing to the tech web, the fight starts for real. NetSec will never stop hunting you. We've been hiding the hive mind in the shadows for years. Now it's time to play on our turf. Harvey poised to begin the data stream. Harvey, wait! Messine breathed. Think about this. How could you be sure it won't join with the hive mind? Harvey hadn't considered this. He stopped to contemplate the idea of an AI so powerful it could recompile its own net code. Then what would the hive mind be capable of? We can't, Harvey said at length, but he clenched his fist. We haven't got a choice. Don't you see, Medicine? If we don't stop the hive mind now, it will destroy everything we care about. I highly care about you, Harvey. Turned to face Medicine and saw a fiery determination he hadn't seen since the Hex trials, before she'd lost her ability to batch process. Harvey knew it had to be done. Then, even if he was net locked in the process, Medicine would never be safe until the hive mind was defeated. Then help me win this fight, he said. She gave a small nod, then turned to hide the tears welling in her eyes. Harvey checked the firewall log for hive mind attacks. There were none yet, but that would soon change. He launched an executable. Hello, world. Guardian was born. Nothing to say from the nerdy guy? Aurora is scanning plastic plants and rocks, some kind of art piece. I believe this is a tank for displaying aquatic life. Ares keeps similar fish breeding tanks in the lower levels. They are much larger than this, of course. Oh, at NOAA we use an old swimming pool. The fish died decades ago, though now we eat the algae. It smells terrible. Remind me, what was NOAA before the collapse? They say it was a religious building. I've seen a few relics from that time. When the collapse happened, people gathered there to survive. The founder sealed off the windows as best as they could, but over time the bloom got in more and more. Now less than a third of it is habitable, including an old swimming pool for food. Right, and Jackson Square, where we grew vegetables. Why is it called Jackson Square? I never asked. That's just what we call it. So much history lost. I knew I could be slightly impatient when it comes to the stories they tell at NOAA. I forgot how much your colony must have struggled over the decades. You didn't have the luxury of a self-sustaining compound. Scientists didn't design your air filtration system. It's impressive you survived it all. Some of us did. Those that didn't became stories. And now another story. I saw something over there. What the heck? That was really strange. Okay, simulate. Is there anything that could be done for him? They said any operation would be a huge risk. They're all new, mostly unproven surgeries. He's struggling to breathe more frequently lately. How long can we wait to decide? Grandpa, I found a turtle by the lake. A big king turtle. Why, that's wonderful, right? Have you thought of a name? He's named Kingshell. Not Bowser like that game you play? No, Grandpa. Bowser is a bad guy. Kingshell is good and slow. Why don't you take him to the garage and we'll make him a castle? Ooh, okay. Don't run, Rick. We need to be careful with him. Without his mother here, I know, dear. He'll be just fine with us. You'll see. Another memory down. I think I got everything in here. Double check. Okay, let's go open that garage. Alright, here we go. Is this the key to this door? The key we found fits perfectly. I'm going in. Ooh. Tools. Some of those tools look like they're in usable condition. The way they're displayed makes them seem very important. I thought people in the pre-collapse had robots do all the work for them. You know, build their houses, cook their meals. Maybe the barons were considered old-fashioned. Maybe. Ooh, a car. Detecting a high quality of technological components. Nice looking ride. How many miles per gallon do you think it gets, Aurora? Per gallon? Of gasoline. That's what cars used for fuel. I've always wanted to rev up a gas engine. Really feel the combustion, you know? The vehicle appears to be more advanced. It is electronic. Oh, like Kit. A pre-collapse legend. A car that could speak and drive itself. It fought crime by running people over. Fascinating. Could this be the Kit? What advanced components do you see, Aurora? Multiple cameras, its sensors, steering control, temperature control, navigation satellite link, an array of system gauges, heated seats. Heated seats? Ooh. Any chance of restoring the Kit's power? The battery cell has degraded beyond repair. Still, this is a nice find. Perhaps, please flag this for the salvage team. Ooh. So, like... Wait, what was that? Oh, there's stairs on the other side. Okay. Aydah Baron, A Road from Creativity to Creation by Walt DeVere. Entrainment in the modern era often means creating new approaches to mediums, unique above all others. In the worldwide static field, art must be often polarized in order to get reception on the digital airwaves. When success emerges, the question remains the same as always. Who is the artist? What is it they convey? One Houston artist has found her own frequency in the form of sculpture, and people are tuning in. We sat down with Aydah Baron to make her take on the Texas landscape. How do you strike oil in the field of electricity? Aydah gives an elegant and confident laugh, meeting demands of the audience is second hand to the power of inspiration, the force that drives all artists. I define my path through sculpture. That's not for everyone, of course, but those who still see beauty in the physical will take notice. Mixing mediums and meaning, Aydah's work represents both the mythical and the modern. Metal meets memory card. The digital world is ignored at the perils of the artist. Of course, it's all around us. We're absolutely surrounded by technology, and thus, we're surrounded by art as well. The internet is a canvas too, dear. Wow. Fancy. Hey! What is this? What is it? Detecting wood, varnish, metal screws, and the remains of a turtle. The bottom reads, Kingshell, peaceful ruler and beloved pet. Turtle? What's that? You know, what a tortoise is? Of course. Same thing. I've never seen one, of course. This is how people treated their animals? A burial ritual for beloved pets, perhaps. Ooh. Another memo, eh? We got any more? The garage door that I was stuck on? This door is locked. Unreasonably heavy. It'd be nice to open it eventually. I think it has a power mechanism to lift it, though I don't see a button for it. Yeah, but there's no power. So there must be a way to restore the power, and that's how we get further into the building. Hand me the claw hammer, Rick. This one? Close. The one next to it, with the big yellow handle. Once this cast is built, we'll fill it with lots of leaves and duckweed. Big Shell will be right at home. Kingshell. Oh, right. Of course. Kingshell. This castle will be one of a kind, you know. When you make something with your hands, it becomes unique. Oh, that's one thing your grandma and I have in common. You see, we like working with our hands. Ow! Damn it! Oh no, the nail bent. That's okay, still helps hold the castle together. Even if it's a little bent, it still does its best. In fact, I think that's our lucky nail. Oh, it looks like your grandma raided my paint supply again. We have red or blue. Purple! Sorry, Ricky, no purple. Mix red and blue together, Grandpa. That makes purple? You sure? Grandpa taught me. Well, aren't you too smart? Yep. That's cute. That's cute memories. I like it. You can see why this game was recommended to me. It reminds me of another game. Wait, how do I get to the stairs? Oh, they're right here. Alright, what do we have here? My Macro Environment Alliance, January. New Year, New Earth. Robert Sinclair. A clean slate is a good feeling. A new year means an opportunity to get a fresh start on improving life. But what about the Earth? Does our planet deserve a fresh start as well? Every year, Americans take Earth's gifts for granted without giving back. Here are a few ways you could add Save the Planet to your list of New Year's resolution. Save water by using paper plates. Water is Earth's most important natural resource. By using disposable plates and silverware, you can cut down on running the dishwasher. Open the windows. It's simple. Letting fresh air into your home will put you in an earth-conscious mindset. If you're thinking about the earth, you can help it, improve it. Mow the lawn less. Try cutting the grass once every 2 weeks instead of every week. Think of the grass as Earth's circulatory system. By cutting too often, you'll remove potentially important minerals from the environment. Buy a potted plant. Where your 3-story house now sits, there used to be trees. Give a small piece of their home back to nature by keeping an indoor plant or two. Add beans to your diet. Well, beans aren't for everyone. They're a great source of iron and potassium. Great healthy eaters, more energy to help the planet. They're also good protein. Ooh, another poem. Echoes and Embers, Design Version 1. Aydah Baron. The dungeon, filled with ghouls, the undead shambles of those who died under the warlock's treatments. The heroes can choose to fight, sneak their way out, or recite an incantation to frighten off the ghouls. Locked away in the deepest cell is the strong power source hidden within a woman. Even after the ghouls are defeated, she refuses to be freed. Only a poem can release her energy. Are you saying players have to romance some crazy dungeon lady? What kind of energy are we talking about? It's a metaphor. You'll see during the play test. It's almost done. Interesting. Ooh, what's this? That appears to be a central access point for the building's electricity. I believe installing a power source would partially restore electricity. Commander, that would allow us to collect even more data throughout the house. Are you there? The Aurora signal is barely perceptible, Professor. The commander likely did not receive your communications. It must be the basement. The comms have trouble at this depth. I'm curious to examine this access point. Let's get a closer look. Can I look at these lights first? Ah, Christmas lights. People of the pre-collapsed world gather once a year to untangle them. Various records indicate a tree was also involved. In what capacity? It would be killed and displayed. A ritual killing? Strange how the holidays have changed over time. Now we can just eat tree-shaped cookies. Can't believe you still celebrate that. Ooh, interesting. There's already a modification here for a digital device. Aurora, would it be possible to install one of your small core cells from my suit? Yes, it would. However, such a procedure would require you to permanently sacrifice a portion of your suit's energy. I'm aware of that. Current small core power reserves are at 51%. I'm aware of that too. There's a good chance restoring power will give us access to powered artifacts, right? Correct. Electronic devices played an important role in pre-collapse civilization. At this rate, we haven't found anything that could lead us out of the house. It's likely like trying to solve a puzzle with only half the pieces. The commander would likely disapprove of this action as it lowers your chance of immediate survival. Yes, he would. Do it. Understood. Preparing a decoupling interpreter suit power grounding check, compensating for voltage, uninstalling Aurora small core cell 283. Injecting Aurora core cell 283. Let's hope this works. Suit small core successfully integrated. Power has been partially restored throughout the compound. Excellent. I'm detecting multiple new electronic data points. Scanning. Everything alright? Yes, Professor. Please hold. What's hiding down here? Old storage. I don't come down here much. I guess your mom and I like hanging out in the same spot. What was that? Did you hear something? Professor, there's an home system present. It appears to be installed throughout the premises. Interesting. What does it do? Hello, and welcome to the infant home. Data available. Please set date. It appears to be an electronic system of some kind. It's speaking to us. Hello, home. Hello, and welcome to home. It appears to not be sentient. I am detecting a large amount of stored data, however. Home appears to have monitored and recorded much of Baron's family interactions. If the commander were listening, I'm sure he'd say that was mega creepy. Direct scanning of home nodes could unlock new memories throughout the house. Wonderful. What are we waiting for? Let's get back upstairs and collect what we can. Ooh, is there any more? No? Okay. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Respond if you can hear me, Professor. Commander, I'm here. Phew. Good to hear your voice again. The rover picked up some really interesting readings. Electrical spikes below ground. Everything okay down there? Yes, sir, and I restored power to the house through the breaker. Restored? But how? Well, I doubt you're going to like this. Wait a second, you didn't. I used one of my small cores from my suit. I don't like it. I still have enough power to get out. Define enough. Remaining power, suit power, 38%. What? You've put your safety at risk, Professor. That's unacceptable. It was my decision to make, Commander. If I'm going to find a way out of Sucket City, I need data. Aurora has detected several new artifacts throughout the house, all of them powered. The house also has an electronic system which monitors the family's activities. I can learn more about them by viewing the logs in each room. They monitor their activities? That's mega creepy, actually. Listen, Professor, I didn't mean to blow up at you just now. Learn what you can. Go room by room if you need to. Just look after yourself, okay? Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Professor, I might suggest initiating a room scan. Sure, Aurora. Let's take a look. Yeah. As suspect, this room contains some of the powered artifacts I detected. Good. Let's see what we can learn from them. Yeah, let's learn from this one. Oh. Well, yeah. If a home connection to cellular device failed, displaying CM messages. Reich, it's so nice out. I wish it were the weekend. Mira, you mean aside from the tremors? Reich, yeah, that was a little weird. I haven't bothered to turn on the news. Myra, me neither. Myra, hey, sure, I'm pretty busy. Reich, oh sorry, will you be around later? Myra, not really. Sorry, just really into my work right now. End of content. Message. Mira, give me your email. There's something I wanted to tell you about anyway. Mira, I just don't have time right now. Reich, sure, you know I prefer email anyway. Reich, rbaron at ememory.edu. Cool. I'll probably have to head down for the rest of the week. Any plans for the weekend? I'm not going to keep saying their names. Congratulations, your order has been placed. Confirmation now letters and numbers. Book speaks like you mean to. A tale of self-confidence. 5 to 8 shipping days. Home address 2378. The Shindu Rider Manual. Okay. Interesting. Hello, new user, and congratulations on the new Info Home installation. I'm here to assist with your new smart home integration. What the? Command unknown. What the? Please restate your command. Example. What is on TV tonight? How do you bake a chocolate cake? You could even set a timer. This entity we encountered in the basement after power restoration. The Baron family must have had it installed throughout the house. And it monitored the people in the house? If a monitor enabled, I could see and hear everything. If your goal is to overthrow humanity, Infinity Drone, I've got news for you. Show overcast humidity news too. Overcast skies are detected. Don't forget your umbrella. That's not what I said at all. Searching for a recipe, nutty ice salad atoll. No network connection detected. Okay, I'm less worried now. If I may interrupt this primitive machine, Professor, please do. It seems the data from power devices is enough to project a new memory. A second memory? Excellent, Aurora. Watch and learn if at home. Please set time and date. Not now. Whoa. So, this is a new one? Oh. It's just a picture? Rick and all grown up. And with a girl. I'm pretty sure we've seen evidence of her around the house. This woman is Mira. Right, Mira. You don't miss a beat, Aurora. Well, now we know what she looks like. Updating entity profile, calibrating per attraction, template, identifying personality, overflow exception, activity, graph. Alone. Completely load. That's her. Interesting. Without you? Aurora, listen, I don't think this is a memory, not really. You know what's causing this craziness? It's coming down. So much to finish. Beautiful. Not exactly, but I have an idea. If it was her in the office when the problem began, there could be a connection. Is it her this way? Guys, what is it about Mira, Aurora? Try to focus. Complete the projection. Focus complete. Good. Aurora, you're doing so. One more time, remember, persuading. Oh. Professor, I believe the error has been rectified. That's her, Mira. So, you've resolved the issue? I don't get it. Is this woman some kind of troublemaker? No, Commander. My internal systems were the issue. How so? My inability to power nuanced sensibilities. Unrecognizable emotional responses led to a sort of leak. Gross. Sorry, please go on. This cascade effect sent uncategorized data to the archaeograph in the form of a red shadow entity. Correct. I could not understand nor control the output. But now it's been fixed? Yes, Commander. The cascade has been resolved by Myra herself. With her projection in place, I have adapted my categorization handler to sort future unparsed information. While it may take me time to understand the data, I believe I can prevent its erratic nature from contaminating other systems. No more gross leaks. Ha! Good. You're learning more every day, Aurora. Trust me. We humans have trouble understanding our own sensibilities. Now then, I assume we can expect to see Mira in some of the memories from now on? Yes, it appears she spent a good deal of time in this house. Excellent. In that case, let's continue with this room. I'm still eager to see what powered artifacts can show us. Aurora, we're glad you're alright. Thank you, Commander. Alright, new memories. Woo! Mira, are you okay? You're bleeding. I'm okay. It's just a cut. I was in here looking for a power strip. That tremor shook your grandpa's tools right off the shelf. I tried catching one like a fool. Oh, this looks pretty deep. Sorry, I should have been more careful. Don't be. I should have moved these tools weeks ago. Tremors have been getting more frequent. Yeah, it's hard to not think about it. I'm not worried. Really? You aren't worried about the planet? Human resilience, innovation is tremendous. Maybe it's my engineering nature. I believe there's always a solution. I think people can benefit the planet. They just have to care, assuming humans survive their own greed. You're always so optimistic about the good in people. Not this time. I want to be contemplating catastrophe. A catastrophe just messes me up. Come on, let's get this cleaned and bandaged. Interesting. There were signs that something was wrong. How could anyone anticipate the collapse, though? To think that everything these people knew would soon be destroyed, suffocated by CO2 and corrosive algae. We are the human resilience Myra was talking about. For all we know, Noah and Ares are the last two human settlements on the planet. I know it's something we don't like to talk about. Ares and Noah both do what's needed to survive, but do you really think we'll last another 3 centuries on this planet? We could be wrong. What if there are what if there are far more people left than we realize? It took a 300 years for our colony to find each other, and that was a combination of desperation and luck. Well, there's no shortage of desperation. I want to believe there are other survivors out there. I sometimes even fantasize that they exist outside the balloon. That they've found a way to suppress the balloon. They don't know we're still trapped here inside. Ares colony will fail, Commander. There's still time left. Not as much as you think. What do you mean? I mean, the technology keeping Ares operational is nearly beyond repair. Systems are dying. Aurora has struggled to keep it all managed. The components we salvage here will be able to replace some of it. True, but look at this place. The sunken city looks to be one house that fell into a sinkhole. A few tablets and AC adapters won't keep humanity on its feet for long. The people of the pre-collapse thought their world would last forever. Even though those who saw the warning signs were too late to do anything about it. We can't repeat that mistake. Interesting. We're gonna leave on that sad note, I guess. So, yeah. Another delving deeper into this family's history and seeing that there was a corruption because they couldn't figure out Mira's existence, but now we're getting closer and closer to more answers, and I'm excited because I like that, and now I see why this game was recommended, because it's about connecting pieces and stories just from writings and little things that you could find in the environment. So I'm excited to keep playing this game. But anyways, I appreciate everyone who watched this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video.